guys, welcome to the third in the series of 30 minutes class, and this time is going to be core yoga. So it's really all about strengthening the midsection of the body and the fronts and backs, and really help that strengthen the entire midsection of the body so that you can practice more effectively, stronger and more safe. Alright, so well, I'm going to start the class by breathing sequence. Lengthen the arms forward. Thumbs in the index for chin mudra and straighten rest of 3 fingers. Keep the chest upright and smooth breath in and out through the nose. Take a minute there. Find that firmness and the groundedness of your body onto the mat. Couple more breaths. And the final one. Good. Gradually open up the eye gaze, and the next breathing sequence is really about forceful breath, shining skull breath, what we might call it, Kapalabhati. So we want to engage our navel, we want to engage the breath out through the nostrils, and use your palms to lightly press into the navel. What I like to use the engagement to hold there and to feel the lifting lightly. And the palms up to your chest and exhale, soften down. Alright, couple more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more, breathe in again. And hold this time simultaneously. Breathe out through both nostrils and draw the navel in and contract. Alright, so we breathe in again, hold. 40 sets and go. So be sure to exhale out fully, soften the breath out through the final one, release your hands back to your knees, breathe in again, breathe out, and you can feel that alertness going up to the midsection of your head. Inhale again, exhale. Now at this point of time, if you really don't want to do the forceful exhalation of the breath, Kapalabhati, what you want to do is just breathe out through your nose, alright? More affirmatively. So one more, inhale. And exhale. Good, now prepare now this time, breathe in, palms to your navel again, soften the elbows, side body long. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. So now we prepare for one more set of 40. Inhale, breath and hold. And exhale. Good. So alternatively, again, what you might hold the breath there and breathe out and smoothly in and out through the nostril, but a little bit more affirmatively, alright? Good. Final 3 breaths, inhale. And exhale. Twice more, breath in. Breath out. Good, now inhale again. And exhale. One final one, breathe in. And breathe out. So gradually open up the eye gaze, strong your palms to your chest, breathe in, breathe out, bow to your fingers. Alright, let's begin a warm-up practice. Interlock the fingers, palms up. Stretch the side body long. Keep the eye gaze forward and up if you can. Tilt the eye gaze left. Gaze at the knuckles above. Good, on the next inhale, clasp your hands and the knuckles to your chin. Breathe in, wide elbows press up again. Breathe out, draw it back. Inhale again, it's really to activate and mobilize your shoulders. One more, inhale, come down, breathe in. Breathe out, lengthen and hold up, stay. 2 and 1. Good, clasp hands behind the back, punch down, lift the chest. Eye gaze forward and up, stay. Good. And breathe in. Mobilize the side body, leaning down to your left, arch over and breathe. Good. Now press on up, lean down to the right, left arm arch over and stretch your left side of the body and breathe. Good, come on up, take a light twist to your left. Lift the sternum, gaze back to the shoulder and release other side. Left hand on the right knee and gaze back to the shoulders behind. Good, go, 2 and 1. Good, breathe in. Come on up again. Good, now this time bring your hands and press flat towards the ceiling like a forearm plank and gaze up between your thumbs if you could. Now as you come down, lean over and anchor your fingers in front of the mat. So you want to stretch all the way out and push your sit bone back, and you can feel that lengthening of the back at the same time, strengthening up the upper shoulders as you lift up on the fingertips with your wrists above the floor. Alright, so one more breath, breathe. And walk on back. Good. Now uncross the legs of Baddha Konasana. I'll explain the 2 blocks on the side of the front back in a tiny bit. Now press your soles of the feet together, lift the chest, high gaze forward and up. And exhale, bend your elbows out to widen your chest, widen your knees, your thighs out to the side, and lean forward the chin towards the front edge of the mat. And hold. Good. Press on up. Keep the knees and thighs out, and you cross the right hand on the left knee and take a light twist in the bound angle seated pose. Alright? Good. Release. Other side. Good. So what I like to do is to mobilize about 10 sets of core work here in this practice. Alright? Now you bring on the calf bones up and prepare yourself for the crow pose. And first, transitioning to boat pose, you hold the hands underneath your calf, release your fingers one at a side, point to the big toes at the front, and breathe. Good. Now if you can't hold on up, you can toe tap down to the mat. Alright? So there we go, 10 sets, breathe in, knee to chest, breathe up, extend, keep the knees soft, breathe in, and exhale 2, breathe in, exhale 3, anytime go down, breathe in, exhale 4, breathe in, exhale 5, breathe in, and 6, breathe in, exhale 7, and 8, breathe in, exhale 9, breathe in, exhale 10, and hold, stretch it out and lengthen, draw the shoulders back, open the chest towards your legs, good, and breathe, 2, and 1. Now hug on your knees together and just hug your shin bone over. Chin down towards your knees, forehead down towards your knees. And take a moment there to rest. Okay, now come on up. And we come to stretch your hips and the thighs and the core. Press your hands at the back, fingers facing the front, feet firm at the front edge of the mat, and hold on, chest up, eye gaze up towards the ceiling. And breathe. Sit bone down. Come on back. So your second set, and this time knees together, feet together. Bring the shin bone up, hold on up, and release your hands. And remember, if you can't hold on up, toe tap down to the floor. Okay? Good. Again, palms forward this time. Good. Knees out to the side and breathe. Now you want to squeeze your knees and the mid thighs in together and come to your modified legs boat pose and squeeze in. Exhale. Breathe in. Good. 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Keep sitting back, keep rolling back. Exhale 6. Exhale 7. Option tap and bring it up. Alright? 8. And 9. And 10. Hold. Stay. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Hug your knees down, land forward and sit down. Good. Hug in, drop down. Breathe. Good. Now this time, the last set, alright? So I'm going to bring it up again. Hold, release, and if you can't, toe tap down to the floor, alright? Palms, forearm plank towards the front. Now this time, you want to alternate the legs, but first, you want to squeeze the knees, thighs up together, and hold, okay? Good. Now breathe in, squeeze knees together, straighten left, breathe out, come back. Breathe in, knees together, right leg, breathe out, come back. Breathe in together, left, breathe up, breathe in right, breathe up, good, together, left, and up, together, and right, together, and left, good, together, and right, come on back, and hold. This time we just do 4 sets here, and breathe and hold into the crow pose, seated, and hug in, drop the legs, breathe. Good.
Coming down to the side, so I want you to just show you the side view. Of course, you can lie down straight along the mats for your ease of practice. You can lie down flat on spine. Good. And we're going to do supine, lying down. Alright, cross your legs, left over right, and your left arm over right arm. So we do the eagle's legs here and hug on in. Alright, now inhale, lift the tailbone, exhale, crunch in, elbows and knees mid, lie back down and breathe up. Breathe in tailbone, breathe out elbows, knees, 2. Breathe out, lie down. Breathe in, 3. Inhale, simultaneously up and lift, gaze up, 4. Breathe in up, 5. And exhale. Breathe in, crunch it, 6. And exhale. Good, draw in. So you want to draw the ribs towards the floor into your mid-spine. Breathe in, up, 6. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, exhale, 7. Breathe in, breathe out, and exhale. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, 9. Good. Last one. Breathe in and breathe out, hold, stay, 2 and 1. Just uncross your arms and legs and put your knees up to your chest. Lie down flat on the spine. Now we come to a modified hip bridge here. Land your feet, arms by the side. Squeeze your mid-thighs in and hold down. Stay. 2 and 1. Good. Lying back down. Now next set. Come on back. Knees up above your hips. Alright? So change your squeeze of the legs. Alright? Other hand over, other arm over. Eagle's arms. Good. Breathe in. Lift the tailbone, knees. Breathe out, crunch in, 1, and exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out, 2, exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out, 3, exhale down. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, 4, exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out, 5, good. Exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out, 6, exhale down. Breathe in, breathe out, 7, exhale down. Good. Last 3, exhale, 8, good. Breathe in, breathe out, 9, exhale down. And the last one, crunch, hold, stay, and unwrap everything. Hug your knees up to your chest, lie down. Ooh, breathe. And relax your shoulders, feet down to the floor, hip bridge once again, arms by the side, palms facing down. Feet down, squeeze your mid-thighs up, and engage your glutes, hold and stabilize your hips as you come up. Alright, stay. 2 and 1. Good. Second set, lying down. So this time we're going to bring the knees up 90 degrees. Now hold your hamstrings. Stretch your legs out. Good. And then just really bring a forearm plank up towards the ceiling and hold. Stay. 2 and 1. Good. Now as you bend the knees, press on up and straighten your legs out. 1. Good. Now lie down with shoulders down to your floor. Okay? Good. Bend the knees. Exhale, 2. Press on up. Straighten legs out 45 or slightly higher and lean back down again. Good. Bend the knees. And exhale. 3. Straighten. Down with the shoulders and stay. Good. Bend the knees. Exhale, 4. Straighten legs and lean down with the shoulders. Bend the knees. Exhale, 5. And breathe in. Good. Hold. Shoulders down. Bend the knees. Breathe in. And 6. Straighten the legs, shoulders down, bend the knees, good. Push up, 7, straighten up, good. And stay, shoulders down. We got 3 more, yeah? Bend the knees, pressing up, forearm to the ceiling, 8, hold, good. Lean the shoulders down, bend the knees, breathe in, exhale, 9, straighten the legs, good. Shoulders down, bend the knees, good. Last set. Alright, straighten legs, pressing up, stay. And hold this time. Breathe. 2 and 1. You just want to bring the knees up towards your upper triceps and then squeeze your big toes together and stay. Hold. 3, 2 and 1. Hug your knees in, lie down, the shoulders on the back. Ooh, take a break there. Feet down, hip bridge, arms by the side, squeeze your glutes, mid-thighs. Come on up. Hold. 2 and 1. Good. Hip bone down. So this time we're going to do crow pose, toe tap. Bring the knees up together. So remember the straight legs. Alright? First you want to press on up. Stay. Straighten legs. Exhale. Press up. Keep the shoulders high up. Okay? So you want to come to your, alright, supine crow pose. Bend the knees in towards your inner arms and your triceps and stay there. So you want to keep the shoulders up and keep drawing the navel in towards your mid back, lower back floor, alright? And then tap, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in together, lie down, take a break there. Alright, we are going to stretch our hips at the navel, so land your feet down, hip width, draw it in, palms down, squeeze, and lift. Hold, 2, and 1. Hip bone down. Alright, good. Now this time, one last step, lying down. We're going to bring the knees up, join the legs together first, forearm plank towards the ceiling. Good. Now straighten legs, exhale, press on up, shoulders up, and hold, stay. You want to go to your crow pose again. Alright, options, stay here. And if you want, and if you can, keep the knees on the tricep, press your palms up, and pulse up for 10 counts. Alright, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in together and lie down. Good. Final hip bridge. We go to your counter stretch and breathe in, squeeze and lift. Hold, 2, and 1. Good. Coming to the front of the mat so you can see as well. Roll on up and stay. Now this time you want to block. Okay? So you want to put one block away, squeeze the other block onto your upper mid thigh in this length width. Okay? Good. Keep your hands under your shoulders, draw your navel in, and breathe. Stay. So you want to tuck your 10 toes at the back, and what you really want to do is to just pick up the knees 2 inches of the mat as you squeeze the block in your upper mid thighs. Okay? So tailbone under, you draw the navel in, squeeze and engage your pelvic floor. You can feel it up towards the hip joint, all the muscles firing up around there as you squeeze the block in. Alright? Breathe and stay. 2, and 1. Good. Exhale, land the knees soft. Go, breathe in, squeeze the block, and hold. 2. Exhale, land the knees down. Squeeze the block, breathe in, lift again. 3. Exhale, land soft. Squeeze in, lift. 4. Exhale, land. Squeeze in. 5. Exhale, land. Good. Squeeze in, lift. 6. And exhale, land. Squeeze in, lift. 7. Exhale, land soft with the knees. Squeeze in, lift. 8. Hold. Exhale, land soft with the knees. Squeeze in, lift. 9. And exhale, land. Good. Last one. Squeeze in, lift and hold. Stay. Now straighten the knees and the thighs and legs squeezing onto the blocks, and push your chest and arms back to your downward facing dog and hold with the blocks squeezing into your upper mid thighs. Drop the neck, drop the hip, gaze between your feet down the mat. Hold. Or if you can, draw the navel even higher and gaze towards your upper block and your navel. Good. Come forward to plank and squeeze the block and hold. Push your forearm down to lift the upper back, and exhale, soften between your shoulder blades. Land the knees soft, release the block out. Good. Stay. Now this time, what you want to do is to bring the 2 blocks to the front edge of the mat and glide them in towards the front edge of the mat and sit down on the shin bone on the knees in together. Okay? Breathe and hold. Now look here. The front edge of the block is about 3 inches behind your kneecaps. You're going to hold the block with the fingers wide. Hug onto the both edge of the blocks with your thumb and your pinky finger at the back. Alright, press and lift. So what you want to do is to squeeze into your mid-thighs line that you have imagine you have a block between your upper thighs. Push down through your forearm, and it's essential to keep your upper shoulders slightly beyond and forward above your front hand and the wrist. So you want to lean the body weight slightly forward, draw the navel in, push, and squeeze in your knees and the thighs in together, and lift the knees up and hold. Stay. 2, and exhale, land down the shin bone towards your knees. Okay? Breathe in, breathe up. 2, exhale, push down, lift, and land. Breathe in. 3, good, and exhale down. Breathe in, lift. 4, and exhale down. Breathe in, lift. Gaze forward naturally to the front edge of the mat and exhale down. Good. Breathe in up. 6. Push down and exhale down. Good. Breathe in, push. 7 and exhale down. Good. Breathe in, push. 8 and exhale down. Good. Breathe in, push. 9 and exhale down. And last one, breathe in, lift 10, hold, stay, squeeze in, lift up, hold, 2 and 1. Lean back. Good. Now release your grip of the block. And what you want to do first is to counter stretch your wrist, turn your top part of the palms down on both sides of the block, and lean slightly forward toward the front edge of the top part of your wrist. Okay? So we always do forearm plank chaturangas with the front edge of the wrist bending this way. You want to counter stretch your wrist at the top. So maybe do a little bit of side wrist counter stretch as well. That helps ensure the equalize and the stretch of the top part of the wrist for more mobility when you do your arm balance. Okay? Good. Hands breathing. So what you want to do is to walk your hands back, keep your knees together, thighs back. Now push your palms down to the mat behind you, lift the hips, draw the navel in, engage your pelvic floor, and then lift the ribs, chest, eye gaze diagonally forward and up towards the ceiling. Lean back down, soften your hands again. Come back, counter stretch your wrist again. Stay. Breathe. 2 and 1. Good. Turn your palms back towards the block. Now this time, lift your knees up and look here. You want to cross one ankle over the other ankle. Alright? And keep the knees in and squeeze in. So cross your feet behind and keep the knees at the front together. Good. Now breathe in, press down, breathe up, lift and hold. 2 and 1, just 3 times. Alright? Breathe in, press down, breathe up, lift, squeeze your thighs, cross the feet at the back and exhale down. Breathe in, squeeze, breathe up, lift, 3, hold and exhale down. Good. Uncross your ankles at the back, sit down on the heels. And again, if your ankle is not agreeing to this, you want to tuck your toes slightly at the back and then just sit comfortably down the heels at the back. Okay? Good. Now lifting up your hips again, palms down, shoulders down, squeeze mid-thigh and lift up. Hold. 2 and 1. Hips butt down towards the heels and come on back to the block again. Good. Now you can always go back to your counter stretch of the wrist, front edge of the wrist forward, fingers out to the side, and press back. Of course, if you switch your ankle, one on the other side, you're going to change your right ankle over your left ankle this time. Okay, just 3 times. Again, slightly shoulder, body weight come forward, draw the navel in. Alright, engage your pelvic floor, squeeze the knees and mid-thighs line together. Press down, hug, lift, hold. 2 and 1. So what you're really seeing here is that your 10 toes are still down on the mat at the back. Just squeeze and lift your both knees to the front edge of the chest. Okay, breathe in, press down, straight arms, breathe and hold. 2 and exhale, lean back down. Good. One last one. Alright, breathe in, breathe up, and 3. Hold, 2, hold, and 1. Good. Nice. Lift up your butt and cross the ankles at the back. And again, you want to walk back, lift the hips, press them up, stay. 2 and 1. Hips down, butt down towards the heels, come on back. Good. Now what I want to show you guys at the end is really quite a fun arm balance, but it involves your deep core activation, lifting your butt off from the floor. So what you want to do is to roll your legs forward, sit down back on the block again. Good. And keep the blocks next to your side hips in the mat. Okay? So as far as concerned, blocks next to your side hips in the mat. And you want to hold in, hug in, stay and breathe. Good. Now remember your cross ankle. Okay? So you want to keep left over right first, which is this way. Okay? Good. So you want to breathe and toe tap in front of the floor. Keep the knees quite high up towards your upper chest. And if you can't engage your thighs, you want to walk your toes out slightly further. But as far as concerned, you want to hold your hands onto the block and able to straighten the arms to lift the butt while you have your knees squeezing and toes onto the floor. So what you do is this, breathe, punch, arms, lift up your butt, hold there, 2 and 1, exhale down, just 3, okay? You bend your elbows to the back, push down to the block and ensure the shoulders slightly above your hands or forward. Breathe out, toe tap, press, lift, 2, stay, and 1. And exhale, lean back down. Good. Now you can wriggle your hands at any point of time and counter stretch them. Keep them mobilized, alright? and flexible. Press on back, and one more. Breathe in, squeeze, press, up, hold. So body weight forward, again, chin above your knees, and squeeze and stay. 2 and 1. Lean on back down. Uncross your ankles, okay? And cover in. Stay. Good. Now, of course, you've got the other side. So you can take long breaks, you can take longer stretches with your wrist rotation. Come on back down again. Switch sides of the ankle wrap and 3 sets. Push, lift. 1. Lean on back down. Push, lean. 2. Lean on back down. Push, lift. 3. Hold. And lie back down. Good. Nice. Uncross the ankles, feet together. And do a hip bridge. Feet hip width. Arms by the side at the back. Shoulders down. Squeeze. And lift your tabletop. Hold. And back down. Good. Cross your legs for a moment there. Bring the block slightly further up. Lean the body weight forward. The top part of the palms flatten in front of the floor. Good. Take a moment there. Breathe. And turn up to the sides if you want. Good. Lengthen the arms up parallel with the wrist straight. You want to clasp your 10 fingers into your palms, hold tight, and exhale, release. Breathe in. Let go. One more. And let go. Okay? Good. So at this point of time, if you think you already have enough of core work, you can just lie down along the mats for your relaxation Shavasana. But I want to show you a little thing at the end is to jump back using 2 blocks. Okay? So you want to again bring back to the front edge of the mat. Blocks. This time slightly in front of the hips. Okay? Squeeze your ankles together. Lift. Chin over the knee. You can hug your ribs in around the mid-back and then squeeze and press. So ensure your arms are straight and the buttock. Arms are straight and the buttock. Cross the ankle. Hug in as tight as possible. Press and lift. Go. Now release your toes. Circle your hips, join back. Reach your toes back and jump back. Good. Lift. Toes down. And you can go back to your child's pose and relax on here. Okay? Breathe. Nice. So I just want to show you guys the side view here. Okay? So imagine you're at the front edge of the mat. Blocks are next to your side hips, slightly further front. Ankles cross together, knees up, chin lean over, round the upper mid back, press arms, squeeze thighs, and hug. Push, straighten buttock. Alright? Toe tap, walk back, walk back, walk back. Chaturanga. Good. Lift. And exhale to down dog or straight to your child's pose. Good. Alright, with that, hope you have a nice and powerful core yoga work here. Enjoy for the rest of the weekend. Be safe, stay healthy. Take care, guys.